All right, guys, I am back, kinda. Like, it's been like just a really weird 2 weeks, and I'm sorry. I love you guys. I miss you. And I glued these together, and I had a video showing you how I made this other little thing. And I've just come to the conclusion that you're just gonna have to craft with me through most of these things, because I just don't have time to do like just individual tutorials. So if you guys will be patient with me for a few months, we'll like work out the details. So yeah, again, we are working with Lorna Taylor's A Winter's Tale. And I will show you what I made in a video that I can no longer access, because sometimes if you let a video sit too long, then you can't get it to like load properly, or because I was going to I filmed the first half, and then I was going to film the second half like the next afternoon, and that didn't happen, and so now it won't do anything. So anyhow, I just backed this. I ended up finding like a blue background paper, or like cardstock, at Office Depot, and so I thought it would look beautiful with this kit, and it does. So I just backed. It was regular printer paper that I printed on, and I just cut them out. And yeah, so I'm just backing the cards, and I'm backing them because we're going to put them in these little inserts that I made on television that I made on the channel like 2 weeks ago, guys. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, the video that you saw last Saturday was filmed like a week before I released it, because that's literally how busy I've been. I have not had time to like splice videos together, load them, anything. And our life just got a little bit busier. We have a new addition to our household. She still doesn't have a concrete name yet, but it's a cute little cattle dog puppy. Gracie bought her. She is Gracie's dog, because her dog is aging, and it won't probably be longer than a year before we'll have to put him down because of age. He was her first dog ever, and we really had, we went to the pound and rescued him. I've told his story before, but I can tell it again. He was next in line to be euthanized, and we got there literally in the nick of time. And I wasn't even really, I was looking at this other dog at the pound, and after seeing it interact with other dogs, I was like, yeah, no, we don't want that dog. So I just went in to have a look-see, and my brother was with me. And so then, yeah, up pops this little black lab, and he didn't want treats, he wanted love. So I was like, all right, well, why don't I look at that one? And when they brought him into the room, he was kind of quiet at the door, and I said, do you need a new mommy? And he was up in my lap, and it's been love ever since. He's a love bug, and he was trained too, so I mean, we have no idea really what happened in his prior life. I mean, he was a stray off the out of town, I guess. I don't know where he was even found. But yeah, he's been our love bug ever since. He's been a really great dog. He chose Gracie as his person. I mean, he loves everybody, so it's not like that. But well, you know, Gracie's not home, then he's in with me. But yeah, Gracie's his person. So yeah, she'd been kind of looking for a dog, a puppy, because when we got Domino, he was already, they said, about 18 months old. And so yeah, he's aging. We call him Graybeard now. Yeah, and he's super protective of her, so we've always enjoyed that. Well, really protective over all of us. Especially like, yeah, I can't tell you how many times his hackles will go up with people, and he's usually right on about people. So yeah, we just got her today. Gracie's throwing around a couple ideas. She's a red cattle dog. So she's adorable. So Gracie's thinking like you're throwing around Ducky and Callie. Yeah, she's super cute. So I'm sure whatever name she ends up with, it'll fit her pretty good. So, and I'm sure she'll fit right in with our little, oh, there she goes. Gracie has her in her kennel right now because she's just acting so tired. She's had a big day. So, I might have to have Gracie go get her in a minute. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind that we're cutting and filming, because if we don't, then we probably won't get any videos out for the next little while. And I really want to get this journal done because I really want to do some Valentine's Day. And I want to use Amy's kit. She did the dolls for us. How cute is that? Like, the kit is adorable. So I might actually have to break from this journal, and then we might be hopping back and forth a little bit this week. Gracie, if she cries too much louder, I might have you go get her so that doesn't interrupt the video too much, okay?
Is she being too loud?
Well, the thing is sometimes you don't know what's going to carry on camera.
Oh.
So.
She's just pouting because she's in her kennel for the first time.
Yeah. She's super cute. Here in a little while, when she settles down and not asleep or whatever. That blanket you had, I just was thinking that blanket you had her wrapped in earlier, that might, if that's like a blanket you don't really care about anymore, you could probably put that one in with her too.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, I used that one because like I have a lot of blankets, and this one's a Christmas blanket. Might fill up most of her kennel though.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to, but I was just, you know.
I can probably find like a pillowcase or something to put in there too.
Maybe.
Like an old pillowcase.
Maybe.
I don't know, she has her sheepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll be alright.
Yeah, she's fine. She's just a little bit salty.
Yeah, so Jesse's not, my dog isn't real keen on her right now, but I think he's just kind of grumpy. I've got to take him to the groomer because I need to trim his nails too. He's getting kind of grumpy over that, so. He's definitely a dog that likes to be groomed. Oh, I shouldn't say groomed. He doesn't really care for the grooming part of it, but he definitely loves to be clean. He likes to dance around in his clean fur. And I haven't had time the last 2 months to like really do. I've gotten him brushed out, and that's as far as we've gotten. So yeah, I mean soon I'll have more time in the schedule. It's tax time, like I said like a little while ago about that, but I have to straighten that up in the cutter. So yep, and I still have yet to move any of my other stuff out yet, so you guys haven't missed any like organization videos or anything like that. Like I really have not done anything in weeks. I need to though. And the chickens are ordered. Dawn, I know you're gonna love that. Does that look better? Yes, it does. Okay. All right, so anywho, yep, chickens are ordered. I'm not gonna do meat birds this year because again, I don't have the time and attention they need. So I didn't glue these on the page very straight, did I? So, work's going well. Like, well, both jobs, I guess I should say, are going well. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Yeah, so at Dad's office that's where I do the taxes for the business. And then I've been working on the computer mostly with the other job. It's kind of slow right this second. Some other things, and so my lab partner is working on some tube testing on some different tubing that this company carries. So that'll be fun. And then, well, yeah, and that was the other reason, like, the last video I filmed was, like, right after I fell on the ice, and I have not felt good. Like, I've been pretty nauseated and headaches quite a bit, so that was another reason. It was kind of, I would just get home and I would just be so tired and nauseated, I just, like, would go to bed. So yeah, there's that happened. And I can tell you, a fall in your 40s does not feel like a fall in your 20s. I had a whole other stack of that scrap stuff, but you know, whatever. And I still have a lot to glue, but maybe I'll glue those while we're uploading this video. And then I will probably put the signature together, and it's not too far off. Oh, and I need to answer Q&A questions too about the cover. It is, and I still have the paints out. How funny is that? Yeah, I literally, since 2 weeks ago, I haven't really even touched anything over here. What was that, Grace? 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 All right, hold on. There was a big thud. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, crisis averted. It was just Grace. She was doing some cleaning in her room and dropped some stuff. And then she was listening to music, so she couldn't hear me. So, okay. So, yeah. So, yeah. All right, so this is the last one, and then we'll ink a couple, and I'll show you what I made, and I'll kind of show you how I did it. Like I said, that other one is not loading, so. Oh, look at that. I got silver paint on my desk. How about that? I wonder if it's on that sweatshirt that I was wearing, because I haven't even had time to do laundry yet. That tells you how crazy it is, right? All right, so this is what I made, and I've made them before on here, but, you know, maybe I ought to grab a piece of paper to kind of show you. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Okay. So these are the 8.5 by 14, I believe. Yep. All right, so what I do is I kind of decide where, like, how far up I want these, or like how tall I want them. And these ones, it looks like I wanted about 6. So I go about 2.5 inches up, like that. I fold here. And then I open it back up, and I do half. Half there. And then I take this and I go almost to that seam. Like that. And then almost half here. Like that. Okay. And then I glue. I'm not going to glue tonight, but I glue right here. And let's see, I don't think I glued that other side piece there, do I? Oh, yep, I did. Okay, so you glue here, and then you fold it up And then you just, it's folded in like so. And then it's in half. I hope I broke that side a little bit too much. So then it will go on a journal page. Like it goes, you can, how I'm going to use them is like, just pretend that that's like a journal page that we're using. Then I just insert it into the journal. So then it's a part of the signature. Okay. So yeah, that's what I do with these. And then I had a question about the cover. So this is our cover that we're working with. And I used just cheap Walmart apple barrel paint. I think they're like 59 cents a piece. And then I just used like regular old glue, like Elmer's school glue. And you put that down first. And then you put your paint on top, but be careful not to drag too much of your paint. And then you have to use a fan. Like the fan is like the most important part because you want to dry it quickly so that the glue like separates, and that's what makes this wood type color. Okay. And I think I'm going to sand that off. There's a little bit of a silver paint there. And then I think I'm going to go back through and touch that up. And then if I remember right, I have a little bit of red showing through somewhere. Maybe I don't. But anyways, I'm going to add a little more silver right here. And then I think I'm going to sand that off. And then I usually use a flat or a matte clear coat. So this has been clear coated. So it's going to be, I mean, obviously nothing's completely waterproof, but it'll be more waterproof than if it wasn't done. So yeah, and then we will get a signature put in there. It looks like I got a little paint on there. So I'll have to do a little bit of lace there or something. So yeah, that's the cover so far. I like it. I love the way it turned out. I think the kit is going to look absolutely gorgeous in it. So yeah, let me just kind of move around here a little bit because I still want to cut these out to decorate the pockets a little bit, but we might, in this video, since it's kind of like a catch up, and I'm using a walnut stain distress ink. I think I'm just going to, kind of fill pockets. We'll ink these up a little bit. And we'll kind of just ease each other back into this thing of journal making. I got to thinking the other day, I've made over 200 journals in 3 years. Isn't that crazy? Just like thinking back on that. Yeah, oh, I love that. And then we'll put something down on these pockets. But yeah, isn't that crazy to think about? I can't believe that I've made that many journals. Wow. It's nuts, I think. Just to even think about. There's another one, and then we'll have 2 on the inside. And I think I'll do more of like these stand up too tall in here. Nope, they're almost perfect, huh? You could do a blue ink on these too. One of my favorite ones is the blue, I think it's Blue Jean. Of course, I don't have them over here. They're like, I store them over on that side now. Well, and now we got the little orange Siamese making his presence known. Barry, knock it off. I even purposely gave them treats, like a lot of treats, before I even turned on the camera tonight to hopefully get him to stop, but he's such a goof. Oh, and we've had big snowstorms in this whole last week. It was like sub-zero temperatures here. Okay, so there's one, has ephemera in it, but we'll gussy it up with the fussy cuts here. Put that one up, and then this one's a little bit different because you fold it completely out. To do that one. I think we might make pockets out of some of these. Okay, she's gonna look pretty in there. And that's the collie making his presence known down there. I tell you, it is never a dull moment at the Dlpfarago house. It isn't. And I'm sure this little puppy and her new charades are just going to go over smashingly. I did tell Gracie, I was like, she is your job. You potty train her. You train her. You're up in the middle of the night with her to potty. We don't, Mama ain't about that right now. Let's do a little pretty bird, a little bit of a change. And I don't glue the center one because your signature will keep it tight in there. And the reason I did 2 is because it's a 2 signature journal. So, or I plan for it to be, so. Okay. And I think I want to do quite a few like folded paper pockets. I really like that. And Terry Ward is the one that I get a lot of those ideas from. Actually, I think I'm going to do a tag. That one. And I was actually thinking, I've got some coffee dyed envelopes. We might do some of that. And I love a flip. And like, I think I've got an idea. Flips are, I never claim credit for them because at some point somebody's probably already done them. But I think we're going to leave these for journaling, for sure. And then we'll put little labels or something on these little guys. Like the kit's got like little birds and whatnot in it. So, all right. So, what else can we do really quick to kind of finish out this video? And then I'll load it. And while it's loading, I'll fussy cut. Ooh, you know what we could do? Let's maybe, let me see if I can grab my other distress ink. Let me pause a second. Okay, I was wrong about the name of that. Oh, here's a little tip for you. If you are using daubers, I put a little square Velcro thing underneath there. I think I got them at the dollar store. And then it keeps your thing. The only bad part about it is that it does raise it up a little bit. I don't know what I did with the blue for that one. Anywho, yeah, so let's put a couple of little snowflakes. And this came from Amy at Crafty Cat when she sent me those Christmas pieces. So I'm just going to put some light. Oh, and this one's chipped sapphire. Did I say that already? Probably did. See how that looks. Yeah, I like that just a little bit. So these are like the negatives. I don't know if she sells the negatives, but they sure do look pretty, don't they? Let's go a little bit. Maybe we'll put a couple down here. Maybe those. Maybe one more up there. Give it some variety. Yeah, that looks pretty. Just light and fluffy. here. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Yeah, just light and faint, but it gives the pages just a little bit more oomph. Yeah, just a little, like, a little kiss of them. I really, wow, that really did kind of give it some oomph, didn't it? And these aren't like the plastic type stencils, so you have to be kind of careful with them. They're like a really heavy cardstock. So, yeah. Wow, I like that. Woohoo! Okay. All right, let's see. Is there anything else quick we can do? Quick like. And I don't think there is. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for this one. And then the next one, I should have these little guys cut out. And we'll finish decorating those. And then we'll move on really quick to the some envelopes. And then the next one, we'll probably just do like a couple of flips, I think. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with me for a few minutes tonight. And we'll just talk to you soon. Bye.